Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
River Plate with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Basudara. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, there's the shot! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And that ends it.
Today to please take all
and that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is true enough that just one bad result will rarely decide your fate, but the truth is, there have been too many bad results this season, and so a day like today was increasingly inevitable. Thus it is win or bust. Things cannot be more simple than that. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Leeds come into this, and the shot! Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Looking here to chip it through.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
Oyarzabal. Pedri. Here it is, crossed in. Bellingham!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. DiMarco defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Maradona. Maradona! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Hernandez tries to get it clear. Foden. Now it's Mbappe, and they can counter here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Still goalless at the moment. Foden. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's one-on-one, straight hit! Dispatched clinically. Could that be it? The big moment, his moment, the moment of utter relief.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Leeds penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Barella gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Heads it! In for the pieces! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal. Strong running down that left flank. That's very neat. Gets his pass away. Foden.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's tidy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's found some space here. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Barella. Mbappe.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There will be one more added time.
Pedri. That is good alertness. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Hernandez with the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bellingham. Maradona.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. And that's a superb pass. Kimmich. In with the challenge. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's the cross. By Leverkusen upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kimmich, in he goes again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution.
Bayer Leverkusen can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now Foden. Ah, now can they counter? Moved on forwards, and he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great ball. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hernandez clears. And the counter is on. Kimmich. Bellingham. Leeds can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Maradona. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
No, no way he was going to let him past. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe. Pedri. That's a decent clearance. Chouameni.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Foden. Mbappe. Barella. Maradona. And that has been clubbed away. Foden. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's there! A game of drama, a game of thrills, another twist in this most extraordinary game.
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Leeds choosing to make the first change.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we can all be guilty of losing ourselves in games like this, Peter, but really, that's the last thing you want.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, this is a decent hit!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Ferran Torres, Maitland-Niles. Ferran Torres. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Ferran Torres. Mbappe. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leeds can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional... Leeds take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's Cruyff. João Cancelo. Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Davis. Cruyff. Bellingham. Cruyff. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Davis. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Foden. The muscular approach does pay off here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Foden.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
Oh, shooting chance! No way through, so big chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. He's dealt with that really well. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, easy pickings there. Toma, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So it is still 0-0. Barella. Bellingham. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Barella. Barella. Well timed, excellent interception. Bayer Leverkusen looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Foden! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Cruyff. No way through. Davis. Pavlovic. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe is flagged offside. Mbappe. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's...
And Messi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leeds go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's...
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Leeds are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Messi. Toma. João Cancelo cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Alexander-Arnold. And he's going direct. Decent hit from there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Davis. That's been intercepted. No, again there's no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Alexander-Arnold. Olise. That's good play. Gets his pass away. Aimed in. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Back to within one. Interesting. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Konate deals with that comfortably. Leeds are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Oh, super find. He's onside. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 18.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're
Coming on the
first.
field is number 20, Serge Gnabry.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Foden. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He could be in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Mbappe! Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Toma. Mbappe! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that's well spotted. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Face to face with the keeper. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about... Up he goes! And he hits the net! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Messi. Number 25.
Leeds take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bellingham.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Mbappe. Pedro Neto. And it's Ribery. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Foden. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Marquinhos. It's Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's the hit! And it's come back out to him. And more, and more, and more. And the lead is... So that's it. It is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff.
Pretty robust defending.
Leeds have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Sane! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Cancelo. Bellingham. Cruyff. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Interesting ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He might be in here!
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an
decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Caught offside that time. Petit. It's a good foot in there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Out of play for a goal kick. Petit. He's played him through. Sané. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He can run onto that. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Cancelo. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Endrick. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Over to the left. DiMarco. Oh, it's Petit. And here's Sané. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Vinicius Junior. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Petit. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the pass is intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. DiMarco. And it's Sané. And it's Petit. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. And it's Petit. DiMarco. Pass is just off target. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field, number 15, Sané.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Neymar.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! In he goes again! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Cruyff. Oh, great ball! Shapes to shoot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has a big chance! He has done it! Into the lead once more!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from
The
here?
attendance for this match was
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Neymar. Leeds, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior, Pedri. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Cruyff. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Messi! Can he finish? And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Goal!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
Substitution.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And here's Kane, he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hernandez. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Petit. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Petit gets a foot in here. DiMarco. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Petit. Mbappe. Neymar.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Hernandez. And he's managed to get free.
4 added minutes has been
Petit.
indicated.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that's an errant pass. Pedri, who's set up 1 goal so far. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an...
seconds.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe! Chance to shoot now. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. He's been picked out. He's got away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Barella! Straight at the keeper.
Barella might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him.
Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Czech has that under control. Neymar. Still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Torres. Oh, super find. Olise! Can he put it away? And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Fernando. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Messi. Belletti. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Torres. And Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rudiger clears it away.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Goulet clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Cancelo. Barella. Bellingham. Vardiol. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Messi. DiMarco cuts out the pass. Bellingham. DiMarco. Goulet. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And he's being shifted off it. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. Maradona! Now who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get away here? Well, they can break here. Oh, smashing header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Hello,
and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Happy wedding anniversary.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. And Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Stood up well to him there. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a very real chance. Big moment, massive goal.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The attendance for this match was 28,500.
He could be in here. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing nice and neat. Mbappe is fouled. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. Taken back almost at once. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Belletti. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Goulart did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 19,
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
22, Bellingham.
And that could set him on his way. Mane! Oh, taken with style! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Indonesia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on...
He's going for goal! And here's Drogba. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Drogba.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rudiger.
Foden.
Pedri.
Foden.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Drogba. And the shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Baggio driving on and making good progress. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Mbappe voted man of the match. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And he was quick to react. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Torres. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Drogba. Torres. Drogba. Fernando. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen,
great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Leeds with the corner, there first. DiMarco plays it short. He's had a hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Clips it so gently. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Petit.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Drogba. Looking for the run. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Leeds have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the runner. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
And a header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! No mistake! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hernandez. Drogba. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Half an hour played now. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. And that's an excellent interception. Looks to go up and over. Bellingham. And here's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Mbappe. DiMarco. And there's his chance to lead the counter. DiMarco. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Guti. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Now it's Drogba. Played back in. Fernando Torres. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. No, it's not getting there. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
From our charity fund, Chance in
So in they
Football.
come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And they've been given a corner. Opts to play it back. Real chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. It's their second corner of the game. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Petit. There he goes, motor. Petit! He's chosen to go back. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Torres! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Pedri. He's through here. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Fernando Torres. Drogba!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Marquinhos. Guti does well to get it back.
Substitution in progress.
João Cancelo. Pedri.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he was alert to it. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Check and pick that up. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Drogba usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Fernando Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot a goal! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
As that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Leeds can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Foot in. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Fiddles it through. Saka's done. He gets big. It's in. And the comeback is complete.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's had a go! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
They've played it short. Quality ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Barella! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Mane was steaming forward. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Torres. Hernandez. That has been cut short. Drogba chasing after it. Hernandez. Out of play for a throw. Pedri. Gets a good foot in there. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.